Well, it is the end of the eras. Taylor Swift has enchanted millions of fans across the globe for nearly 2 years on her highly acclaimed Eras tour.
Yeah, and she's expected to bejewel Vancouver on her final night in just a few hours' time, with many fans speculating that the music mastermind is planning to end her tour with a bang. How could it get any bigger? For more, let's bring in someone who knows this tour all too well.
Nice.
Dedicated Swiftie reporter Brian West live from Nashville. Brian, good to see you. Are you ready for it to come to an end?
Hi, David. Hi, Sylvia. I'm loving the song puns. Of course, I'm ready for it. Our fearless singer Taylor Swift is going to be performing her final show tonight in Vancouver. And I have to say, fans are not ready for the end of this tour that has traversed 5 continents, especially when it came to Australia. She was there, of course, in the spring in Melbourne and Sydney.
So, since the very first night, this tour has been an absolute hit. No one could argue with that. How has the tour shaped her legacy, do you think?
This is definitely Taylor Swift's magnum opus. So I would say that she has redefined the concert experience, not just for her, but almost the industry. Taylor Swift has been performing this 149 times, 3 hours and 15 minutes every night. I know when I go to the concert and watch it in person, my lower back hurts from looking up at the stage. I can't imagine how she's doing it in heels for 3 hours and 15 minutes. As she goes era by era, I live in Music City in Nashville in the United States. And I almost have to reset my expectations going to a concert and saying, it's normal to have a 90-minute show.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think those who saw her here in Australia, I took my daughter and apart from just enjoying the spectacle, I was blown away by her physicality and stamina. She was running up and down the stadium like she was an athlete. So she performed to some of her biggest crowds here in Australia. How did her trip down under compare to the rest of the tour? You saw it here.
I'm not just saying this because I'm going live in Australia, but one of my absolute favorite stops was in Melbourne in the cricket grounds. That was the largest audience, about 96,000 fans for 3 nights. It was absolutely electrifying. Back then, she performed her fan anthem, Long Live, and just watching the wristbands glow bright purple and hearing the roar of that crowd is unlike any other. I would say the closest that came to it would be Wembley Stadium with about 92,000 fans.
Wow.
Can I just take a moment to congratulate you on your pronunciation of Melbourne?
Yeah, well done. You flattened that right out, bro.
You really nailed the vowels there. You know, today's concert will be enormous. The final one, it's a bit of a victory lap for her after 2 years on tour. Can we expect some surprises from this final show? What are you predicting?
So what's been really amazing about following this tour is that fans everywhere, including Australia, are logging on every single night. And you can bet they will be logging on tonight. I anticipate Taylor wants to close this tour with an exclamation point. So there are a lot of theories floating out there. She could announce maybe an album or a re-record. There are a lot of film crews that are seen within the stadium. I don't know if she's going to make an announcement, but I know we're all going to be logged on to watch and see. What I can tell you that's unique to this specific show are that there are jib, cinema, a crane camera that's on the floor. There are also flyover cameras. And the last time that we saw that was in Los Angeles when she was shooting the movie. She also has been wearing all of the same outfits the first 2 nights, which we saw in LA, and that helps when you're editing for continuity. So fans are anticipating that the show this weekend might lead to a movie or, say, a documentary.
Okay.
See? And then there's all the Easter eggs that we have to follow and put it all together.
Miss a
Exhausting.
thing, do
That's
you?
it, Brian. Well, listen, we appreciate your time, man. Happy last show. We'll speak to you later on.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and
What's my name again?
oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.